So Aries, we're going to pull a card for the heart of the matter for you to start with. We have the Three of Wands. So to me, this suggests that there may be movement towards something new in your life. This person's obviously come to an end of this part of his journey. He's standing on the edge of the land and the water, and he's looking out and ready to progress into a new form of transportation that's going to take him someplace else, right? So how is this energy showing in your life? Is there a new direction that you're trying to go, but it's going to mean some different? You have to approach things differently. This person cannot continue in the manner he has. There has to be a change of direction or a change of the modality that's progressing him. So, where are there places in your life that you're ready to progress, you're ready to continue, but in order to do so, you have to make some conscious decisions and make some changes and understand I can't keep doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result. That's insanity, in short. So what can I change? What do I need to work on for me to have the ability to keep this moving forward? Which I think is a beautiful energy. I think it's good for us to think about those things and say, okay, I like where I am right now, but I refuse to become stagnant. How can I continue this journey, and what are my options here? So whether you're looking for a new job or you have a new project, or you're just feeling like you need to change something, or you're excited to change something, or the opportunity to change something is there, taking a good look at how you're getting there and what you're going to need to do different may be very beneficial for you. So let's pull a card for our mental space for you this month, Aries. Ooh, the Empress. Are you feeling yourself this month? So, she is, the mother of all mothers, right? Like, she is like the creator kind of energy and the feminine form of that energy. So mentally, you may be in a space where you're spending a lot of time trying to gain this. To me, mentally, going on a journey is you're bettering yourself. You're trying to give birth to something bigger. You're trying to move along, you're trying to progress, you're trying to get to the bigger, better, greater, whatever, right? So mentally, that may be very much on your mind. I want to get to this place. I want to be in this place of control. I want to be the curator of my life. And how am I going to get there? What are my options? Where can I go from here, kind of thing? Let's pull a card for your physical space. Woo. Well, I guess we got a couple. We have the Queen of Coins or Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. And I think this is kind of funny that this comes up and for a physical space. Both of these cards are physical space cards, tangible. She's obviously, the coin cards are our material world. And then the Nine of Wands, it's a wand, not a coin, but it is depicted here as an athlete, someone who is putting in a lot of physical work. So these two together, you may be very well in a place where you feel like you have some semblance of control of your physical space. Again, she's depicted as pregnant here. Both of these cards are kind of womanly, give birth to something, create something cards. So this mixed with the 9 here, this card is depicting things sometimes need to be uncomfortable or require a lot of really due diligence, hard work, the ability to accept that sometimes the growth happens in the most uncomfortable parts of something. And I believe with these coming out in your physical energy space, this is saying do work. Like you're willing to be very hard set on putting in the time, putting in the effort. I'm willing to take control of my physical space. What do I have control over? What can I physically do for myself? What are my strengths? Where is my resilience? If it's uncomfortable, it's okay. I know that that's going to cause growth and progress this more. This may also fall into your finances, being frugal, being mindful, if you're spending money on something, it is worth it. Like there is tangible worth. It's not just going on shopping sprees or being irresponsible or that kind of thing. The Queen represents someone who's very strong and formidable in understanding the actual tangible worth of things and understanding how to not be wasteful or frivolous, that kind of thing. So let's pull a card for your emotional space. And we have Page of Swords. So emotionally, you may not... the page is like an immature kind of energy, a young, spontaneous, kind of quick-witted, maybe a little blunt. This is swords, or sometimes our like thoughts and our words. So emotionally speaking, this person may not be that emotionally intelligent. They may be the kind of person that speaks before they think, or speaks before they really know how they feel about something. And when you're in this kind of creative, I got to make things happen and I'm trying to like stay on this specific path to get where I want to go, these kinds of energies can kind of dull you emotionally, because, and not in a bad way all the time, but in a way like, I don't have time to figure out how I feel about this stuff. I just have to work really hard to get it done. And some of us have to turn off our emotions a little bit in order to really get into this energy and to really have the energy to do these things. Because if you're the type of person that emotional stuff drains you, then you don't have time for it. I have work to do. I don't have that energy to put into this, but I would just be mindful whether this is someone else's energy or yours, it coming out in the emotional space. I just feel it's a sword card, so that may very well be like an air sign, so Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but probably more so in yourself, being a little quick to snap at somebody or a little inconsiderate with your words sometimes. Uno momento, por favor. I'm really sorry for the disturbance. My friend's grocery bag broke in the middle of my driveway, and I saw onions rolling past me, so I figured I'd go help her quick. I hope you don't mind. Okay. So again, just finishing up on the Page of Swords. I don't remember exactly where I was and what I was saying, but I just feel that because you're so focused on this energy that you may not necessarily be thinking before you speak all the time. And if that resonates with you, then at least you're aware of it. If it doesn't resonate with you, then, you know, it's just an energy to be mindful of, you know, am I being responsible with the words that I choose? Am I being analytical? Am I putting thought into things before decisions are made? That kind of energy is just something to consider in your emotional health. So are you weighing that stuff over your emotions, or just not being emotionally healthy or responsible kind of thing, mature? So let's pull one more for your spiritual space. And we have another page card, Page of Wands. So that is feeling inspired. That is, again, a younger energy, a little more frivolous. Maybe the Page of Wands, I always kind of see him as an actor, if you will, like putting on a show, getting really passionate about things, being able to change position or idea or perspective, or kind of like really roll with things as long as it's fun and it's exciting and it feels good to them. So spiritually speaking, this maybe you are really excited about this. It's yet another Wands card. It's a card that's showing passion and excitement and enthusiasm. So for you this month, Aries, I think this is an absolutely beautiful spread. I think whatever you're working towards is, you feel like you're doing the right thing. You're feeling in a place where you're creating the life that you want. You're experiencing it. You're understanding that it takes work and things don't happen immediately, and you have to change things up a little bit. With these two pages, this one, I know I kind of talked about it as a negative, but I don't think it's necessarily a negative. I think it's just something that happens, that certain parts of our personalities come out that way. And the Page of Wands, this can be taken in a pro and con too. This person might be a little too spontaneous, or a little too excitable, or a little too just emotionally, like just, all sporadic or that kind of thing. But with these cards coming out first, my idea of this is, you've turned off your emotions a little bit in order to just deal, because you may not, knowing you Aries, you don't want to put that time in. I'm recording. Thank you. All kinds of interruptions today. I'm sorry. But the Page of Wands, I think that spontaneity is good. This is the kind of spontaneity that's needed. I kind of see these guys as the same guys, and it takes this kind of energy to get this guy to go, okay, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to go get on that ship and continue this.